Hello and welcome to part 23 of the build diary. Yes, it's sunny. Yes, it's actually warm enough. I'll do a quick reveal. To still be t-shirt weather. Since I last recorded one of these, I've been all the way over to Cardiff where I bought this. And I bought this a few years back. I've also been all the way up to Derby. I hope you've been watching the Hooverville videos. Much fun was had. But we're back. We're financially drained, but we've had a lot of fun. And, and part of that financial drain was preparation for what, hopefully, if the weather holds, will be next week's build diary, and that's turning this corner post over to add stuff to the other side, which did prove problematic with corner post 1, so, big reveal, I now have two 90-degree clamps, and hopefully with a 90-degree hold at both ends, the joining of the low surface contact parts of the corner post may be slightly easier. I don't know. The proof of all puddings is in the eating. But here we are, part 23. We're finishing off the easier to do bits of corner post 2, which means shortly I will be attaching our good friend Mr. Quadrant. But first, and I'll have to turn the camera around for this, it's clamp removal time again. Now, one of these managed to fall off in the garden office while I was getting the wood out. Another one fell off while I was putting the wood on the workmate. Probably not a particularly good sign, but they have been attached to the wood for about 3 weeks now, so I guess they've been doing their job properly. And the two that did fall off, if I track down, you'll see were the somewhat heavier of the clamps, so hopefully not a major issue, and we'll get these off, and we can get the glue out and get quadrant 2 attached down the side there. Now, I like to take a bit of a warts and all approach to these diaries, so I'm going to show you what is immediately not pleasing me, and it's all stuff, again, entirely beyond my control, to do with warping. If we zoom in on the far end of this wood, you will see there is a rather nasty gap. I mean, a good 2/3 of it down at this end, and if I touch it you'll see it, are a good join. But down at the other end there's a rather frustrating gap, and I'm not quite sure what that can be filled with, but I'd rather not have to buy more wood and start all over again. So if anyone has any tips on filling the gap, do post them in the comments below, or if you're following me on Facebook, post something over on TARDIS owners. But onwards indeed to adding the second quadrant to this post. How warped is this piece of wood? Starts off easy enough. This is going to be fun. Hold it in place and get the clamp on is, as ever, mystery. Answers on a postcard or in the YouTube comments. Balance, you bastard. This time, instead of the warp being at one end, it's probably in the middle. Fun. Fun indeed. Get it to a point where it's gripping. Clearly a trick somewhere to managing to push this both down and in that I have yet to master. And probably won't. away, pushing both down and diagonally simultaneously. I don't get how others have done it. It must require something I have not even witnessed in photos. Oh. Now I've saved you watching all of this, but I have just been up and down the wood tightening all the clamps. It's at times like this I remember why I take breaks from this task for about 3 weeks. Me, clamps, weight. It's for good reason I call this project Shouting at Wood. But all it really needs now is a bit of a wipe down, to say the least, and we'll get it in storage for a week, and weather permitting we'll start on the other side of this corner post. Not an impossibility at all to get off, but certainly get the bulk of the overflow of things like the workmate and the wood. Of course, this is very advisable as it reduces the workload later on in the build. Worried that the thing's now going to fall straight off. Again, it's miraculous that anyone does this on their own. And I'm damn near going to take that as a sign to put it away. We are fighting the forces of gravity here, people, and gravity is not to be sneezed at. So there it is, tucked away in storage, and we shall leave the glue to do its work and be back hopefully in a week. Can we have plenty of sun dances amongst the TARDIS building community, and if things are dry next weekend, the fun begins again, because just getting these bits on was stressful enough. Next I have to deal with insanely low amounts of surface area and only being able to hold things in place properly at either end, it then all becomes a little bit complicated. But yeah, we'll see how we go as work will continue on corner post 2.